Hi, everybody. We are at a cemetery called Gate of Heaven. It is in Westchester, North, uh, not North, but New York. And it's in a town called Hawthorne. And we are here to see the grave of James F. Cagney. I'm walking through the yard here, and he's in corridor B. It's in crypt 67, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. Walking up through the yard, we're almost here. Okay, here we go. Well, maybe it's the next one. It must be the next one. That's probably what it is. I'm in the wrong. Let's walk around here. That's what it is. I know where I'm at now. This is the chapel that is at this Gate of Heaven cemetery, and it's a Roman Catholic cemetery. And people who are not Catholic, if they're family of a Catholic parent or sister, brother, whatever, grandparent, then they can be buried here, especially if you're married to one. Okay, here we go. We're walking up on the grave of James F. Cagney. He played in, I believe, a total of 60 some movies. One of them is very popular. It's Yankee Doodle Dandy. And then he played in the movie White Heat and Penny Pincher, I believe, with Joan Blondell. And he played in Bride Delivered COD. Um, and then over here is his wife, Frances W. Cagney. And she was a dancer, and she was married to James F. Cagney. Cagney was the second child born to his dad and mom, James F. Cagney Sr., and Carol. I want to say Carolyn. I could be wrong. You'll have to look that up yourself. Um, and he was born in east, lower east part of town of New York. But anyway, he made it big on Broadway with Joan Blondell, and off to Hollywood he went. But even though he was in Hollywood, he still remained humble, and he always said he doesn't think of himself as an actor. He thinks of himself as just having a job, and when you're poor as dirt, then you do what you have to do to survive. And if it's a job, you don't ask questions, you just go and do it. But he was a great actor, and I know I'm a fan of his acting, and he was really the total opposite in real life from what he played on the movies. But we liked it because it was full of action, but yet he was still down to earth. So if you ever get a chance, come by and see him. You can leave flowers, and I will swing back around. I'm showing other parts of the cemetery. That was the other part that I thought I was in, but I was really not. These are other people on the other side. And then this is the place that you can put flowers to people. Um, and I want to see if, I don't, I don't see, oh yeah. In fact, I know this. one belongs to James Cagney because it has this. So there you've got it. Those are the flags. He was a great actor. In fact, a lot of people say they don't know what happened to the acting ability of people these days. There should be people more like him, but there is not. Let me go around the corner here and show you other parts of the cemetery. They say there is over 190,000 people that are buried in this cemetery. There's people inside the wall and there's people outside. And this is just one section of it. I mean, this cemetery goes on and on and on and on and on. And then I'll walk back up here. This is just one circle, and this is one of the first areas that was built on this property. Today's kind of a quiet day. The other day we came and it was quiet, but the day before, I think it was this past Monday, the 18th of September of 2023, they had 13 funerals, and the day before they had 16 funerals. Go figure. That's a lot for one day. 2 days, actually. And so we're right back to where we started. He was 86. He died on March 30th, 1986, and he was born July 17th, 1899. In fact, he adopted two children, a boy that they named James F. Cagney Jr. and a daughter named Kathleen Cagney, but they called her Casey. So, and he had three brothers and one sister, but in between his three brothers and his sister, there was a boy that was born and died like 10 months later, and there was a girl that was born and died before his sister Jeannie Cagney was born. And James Cagney also played in Public Enemy. Oh, that was a good movie. And like I said, Bride Delivered COD, um, Yankee Doodle Dandy, White Heat, and then the last movie that he played in was called Ragtime. And that was a very good movie, I thought. Some people might not like it, I mean, because there's a few choice words that was used in there. Of course, that's how they talked way back in the day about black people and different things. But you'll just have to watch it and decide for yourself. But it was a very good movie. And there were some other movies that were played with him in it. I just can't remember all of the info. But now, before he died, he lived up in Dutchess County, New York, and I went up there to try to see where his house was, and um, I did not get to see his house, but I did get to see his grave. I came over here to see it, and now, sadly, he does not have family anymore. They all passed away for one reason or another. and including his kids and his wife. Right there's his wife. Um, Passed away. So anyway, there you got it. It's all from Hawthorne, New York, and I'll walk over here and let you see. But anyway, these people are wonderful who work here. They are so helpful, and they actually will take the time to answer your questions and explain things to you. And because I wanted to see some other people, um, I wanted to see some other people that I'm getting ready to go see, like Babe Ruth, and there is a, um, oh gosh, there's another guy